Hello students, good morning to all of you. Today we are once again in our grammar class with the basics of English language, in which we will be knowing or we will be collecting a little knowledge of parts of speech. Now, as all of you know, in English language there are 26 letters from A to Z, which creates 44 sounds. The combination of these sounds make words, and a systematic arrangement of these words form sentences. We use these sentences to convey information, to express our thoughts, ideas, emotions, and this is called language. We use this language in the spoken or the written form. So now we all know that letters create sounds, sounds make words, the systematic arrangement of words make sentences, and sentences are used as language to convey or for communication. So now let us know what are parts of speech. When we say a sentence, we use different kinds of words having different meanings. These words perform different functions. They express our thoughts, our views, our emotions, and convey whatever we want to say. These words are categorized and given different names which form the parts of speech according to their functions in the sentence. Thus, as we know, there are 8 parts of speech in English language, and they begin with noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So let us have a little more details about these parts of speech. The first one is noun. Now what is a noun? Noun is a naming word. Now these naming words, we categorize it into 2 divisions. They are the concrete and the abstract. The concrete are the names of people or person or places or materials, etc., and the emotions and feelings and qualities which are given a name, they come under the abstract noun. For example, if we say a sentence, my mother, Mrs. Rita, is known for her beauty and gentleness. In this sentence, we find that mother is also a noun, Mrs. Rita is also a noun, beauty is also a noun, and gentleness is also a noun. So what is the difference between these 4 nouns? Mother. Mother is a word given to such ladies who have children or who have given birth to children, those who have children and children's mother. So mother is a noun given to the name of a lady or a relation, we can say. Mrs. Rita, this is a name given to a certain lady, a particular lady. This is a name by which she is known. Then beauty and gentleness, these are also the names of nouns, but these nouns can't be seen. So let us know that concrete nouns are those nouns which can be seen or touched, and the abstract nouns are those nouns which only can be felt, not seen or touched. Next one is, if we say India is a land of unity and diversity. In this sentence also, India is also a noun, unity is also a noun, diversity is also a noun. So India is a concrete noun and unity and diversity is an abstract noun. So later we will be reading about the different kinds of nouns like the proper noun, the common noun, the collective noun. These we will be reading in our later chapters. Next part of speech is the pronoun. Now, what are pronouns? Pronouns are those words of English language which are used in place of nouns. They replace nouns because repetition of the same nouns again and again seems to sound very awkward. So to avoid this repetition or awkwardness, we use pronouns in place of nouns. For example, I, we, you, he, she, it, they, them, or themselves, myself, herself, himself, his, mine. All these are pronouns. Sorry, all these are pronouns. Pronouns can also be categorized into various divisions the same way as nouns are categorized, and we will be reading about it in the next chapter. So the next part of speech is the adjective. Now what is an adjective? An adjective is a describing word. What does an adjective describe? It describes a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives describe nouns and pronouns and qualify them. For example, kind, cruel, good, bad, deep, shallow, tall, short, wide, red, pink, thick, thin, fat, etc. All these are adjectives. We use these words when we are qualifying a noun or pronoun. Suppose if we say, Ram is a good boy. So here the word good is describing Ram. What kind of a boy is Ram? He is a good boy. The river Ganga is very deep. So here the word deep describes or qualifies the noun, the river Ganga. In this way, adjectives are words that qualify a noun or a pronoun, or they describe a noun or a pronoun. Then the next part of speech is the verb. Now what are verbs? Verbs are words of action or mental process or state of being. Now we will be understanding these three, action or mental process or state of being, through examples. If we say a sentence, I ran towards the school. So this sentence has the word ran. It shows an action of running. So this is an example of action. If we say a sentence, I thought I was late. So here, thought, it is not an action. It is a mental process, an action that goes in our mind. So this is known as mental process. The next sentence is, I will remain there till 4 o'clock. Now here the word remain is a verb. What kind of a verb it is? It is neither doing an action, it is neither a mental process, but it is a state of being. I will remain there till 4 o'clock. Now verbs are also modals. They can show capability or permission or possibility or compulsion. Now these also we will be understanding through certain examples. I can lift this box. Here the word can is a modal verb and it shows the capability. Capability of what? Lifting the box. In the same way, if we say, may I come in? Here, may is a modal verb and it shows that a permission is being taken. So it shows permission. If we say it might rain today, so we are not sure about a thing that is going to happen. It is only a possibility. So might is a modal verb showing possibility. If we say we should follow the traffic rules, here should is also a modal verb and it shows compulsion, that we must follow the traffic rules. It shows compulsion. So verbs are action words, they are mental process, they even show state of being, and they even show capability, permission, possibility, or compulsion. Then the next part of speech is the adverb. Now, what is an adverb? An adverb adds more information to a verb or an adjective or another adverb. Let us understand this through examples. If we say he runs slowly, here the word slowly is an adverb. It is giving more information about the verb runs. How does he run? He runs slowly. So it is adding a little bit more information to the verb run, or we can say it is modifying the verb run. In the same way, here she is very intelligent. So here the word very is an adverb. Now this adverb is not qualifying the verb. Here this word very is qualifying the word intelligent, which is an adjective. The word intelligent is a quality of the pronoun she. So how intelligent she is? So she is very intelligent. So here the word very or the adverb very is modifying an adjective intelligent. The next example is he walks quite fast. If we say he walks fast, in this sentence walks is a verb, fast is an adverb. Now how fast does he walk? Quite fast. So the word quite is also an adverb and it is modifying another adverb, that is fast. So in this way we see that adverbs are those words that add more information to the verb or an adjective or an adverb itself, or it modifies these three. Then the next part of speech is preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition shows a relationship that exists between nouns and certain other words in a sentence. The meaning of preposition is preposition means placed before. So, through examples, we will be understanding what is preposition. A bag for the books. Here, the preposition is for. Now, this preposition for shows the relationship between bag and books. We have many kinds of bags and bags can be used for various purposes, but here the bag is for the books. So it shows the relationship of the bag with the books. Some other examples of preposition are I live in India. In is the preposition. He runs into the class. Into is the preposition. She stands among her friends. Here among is the preposition. They walk along the road. Here the word along is preposition. So there are a number of prepositions in English, and these prepositions show relationship of the noun in a sentence with other words in the sentence. It can be noun or it can be some other word. Now the next part of speech in English language is the conjunction. Now what is a conjunction? In many of our sentences that we speak, we have two or more than two sentences, or there are more than two words, or there can be two words. So we need some other words to join these words. So the word which has the power of joining two or more words or phrases in a sentence is known as conjunction. This conjunction can also be called a connecting word, which connects words or phrases or clauses. And conjunctions are divided into two. They are the coordinating conjunctions and the subordinating conjunctions, or the coordinate conjunctions or subordinate conjunctions, about which we will be discussing in the next video. Now example, if we say Seema and Reena are friends. Here the word and is a conjunction which is connecting two nouns, Seema and Reena. The manager or his secretary will meet you. Here in this sentence, or is the conjunction which is joining the manager or his secretary. The next sentence is, I don't know him, but I know his brother. In this example, we see that there are two clauses or two independent sentences, and they are joined by the connector or the conjunction but. So, conjunctions are the connecting words which connect or join two or more words, two or more phrases, or two or more clauses. Now we come to the concluding part of this video, and the last part of speech is the interjection. Now what is interjection? Interjection can also be called as exclamatory word, because interjections are those words which express our strong feelings. Whenever we are very happy or very sad or surprised or in great anger, we use certain words, and the usage of these words make it clear that what kind of feeling are we going to express or are we expressing. Suppose if we say, oh, I forgot my tiffin. So in this sentence, the word oh is the interjection. If we say great, I knew you could do it. The word great is an interjection. Alas, he died so soon. Alas is an interjection. Heaven, I bit my tongue. Heaven is the interjection. Good, I am thrilled to hear that. The word good is an interjection. Yummy, this cutlet tastes awesome. Sure, why did I do that? Hooray, we have done it. Bah, that's all nonsense. So these kind of words which we use in a sentence and which shows the telling of the word or the speaking of that word tells or expresses the emotions which we want to say. So such words in the sentence are known as interjection, or we also call them as exclamatory words. Now to sum up the parts of speech, we will be reading a poem. This poem I had read it somewhere and I liked it very much, and so I would like to share this poem which will give a very clear and vivid picture of the parts of speech. See, every name is called a noun, as field and fountain, street and town. In place of a noun, the pronoun stands, as he and she clap their hands. The adjective describes a thing, as magic wand or bridal ring. The verb means action, something done, to read and write, to jump and run. How things are done, the adverbs tell, such as quickly, slowly, badly or well. Preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunction joins in many ways Sentences, words or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out hard. I need an exclamation mark. Through poetry, we learn how each of these make up the parts of speech. So, with this poem, we come to the conclusion or the concluding part of parts of speech. And one thing I forgot to tell you, that an interjection always takes an exclamation mark when written in the sentence. So I hope all of you have understood the basic knowledge of parts of speech, or the basic thing that the parts of speech convey to us, and you would have understood. And thank you very much for listening to me patiently.